Good morning, everybody. Auronnj here with another Honkai Star Rail video, and my goodness, does Hoyoverse know how to roll out big patch updates. We now know what's all coming in patch 1.2, and believe it or not, it's more than patch 1.1. That's saying a lot. I thought patch 1.1 was one of the better gacha game patches I've ever seen, or at least one of the better patches for a gacha game I've ever played, and that 1.2 looks to be even better. Yeah, that's saying a lot. So let's check out what's coming in patch 1.2, and then you can tell me if you think it's as good as I think it is. So first of all, the most obvious thing that's coming, and a lot of people already kind of knew, was we're getting 3 new characters. We're getting Blade, Kefka, and Luca is going to be the new 4-star character. So Blade, 5-star wind type destruction character, consumes his own HP to deal damage. This is not a character preview video. He looks incredibly strong, and he will synergize really well with one of the new gear sets that's coming out. More on that here in a little bit. Kafka is, I think I just called her Kefka like twice, whatever. Kafka is going to be a lightning type nihility character. So lightning getting another character to go with Jing Yuan and Serval. Lightning has a pretty good repertoire of characters at this point. And Kafka is going to be one of the characters that, well, look, she's a waifu. A lot of people have had her on her radar for just that reason alone. And you know what, guys? That's plenty good enough of a reason to pull for a unit. She's going to be the second 5-star unit coming out in patch 1.2, so you are going to have to wait a little bit longer than the 19th of this month to get your hands on her. And then don't forget about Luca, a new 4-star destruction type character, I'm sorry, a new 4-star nihility character, but a physical type. That physical unit, that physical symbol threw me off. Physical nihility 4-star character. Again, a pretty cool look to him. He's got that robot arm going on. We'll see exactly how good he is. Those 3 characters are coming out in 1.2. That's a lot in and of itself. We're also getting the light cones. This is expected. The unreachable side will be Blade's light cone. Patience is all you need is going to be Kafka's light cone. Okay, we figured that was coming. Let's get to why this is going to be such a hype patch beyond just the new characters and light cones. Okay, top clouded tower thrust. What this is talking about here is we're going to be wrapping up the Lofu missions. The main story is advancing, and it looks like we're going to be finishing up, let's call it World 3. You could call it World 2 or World 3. I mean, to me, World 1 was the space station. World 2 was, Bronya's planet. And now that we're on the Lofu, I think that's kind of World 3. Either way, it looks like we're going to be wrapping up the main story here. I don't know how much story is going to be there, but there's going to be 2 new areas to explore, a lot of content to crush, and a brand new, like, super world boss to fight. So if you've been waiting for main story content, you're going to be getting it in patch 1.2. Awesome. Let's continue. Environments and visuals. So we're getting the new areas to explore. Technically, we've already been in the Alchemy Commission once before. We had to come in here, like, kill that big deer, and the guy kind of guided us around who was a professor here. We solved his puzzles. Well, the big deer is gone. It looks like we're going to be able to explore the Alchemy Commission a little bit more now. It's apparently fallen out of favor as far as being as prestigious within the Lofu as it was before. We'll get to explore it, see all of what that means in 1.2. We will also be getting the Scale Gorge Waterscape. So Lunarescent Depths is the Vidyadhara's sacred site. So Bailu's people come from this place. Here's the little video they put out, a preview video for it. It looks awesome. The aesthetic here is very much the aesthetic that we've been experiencing in the Lofu the whole time. You can tell that these Vidyadhara people have had a big impact on the Lofu's population, and most importantly, this is a brand new area to go explore. And even though it's an underwater level, I bet you they don't make us swim around, because let's be real. Swimming in underwater levels in video games is fun for about 2 seconds, and then it's just really annoying, and you want to just be able to run around, and honestly, you want to be able to jump. One critique of Honkai Star Rail, if I can sprinkle one in here, can we add jumping? How hard would that be? Could we add jumping? Okay, I'm getting off track. Anyway, 2 new areas to explore, to fight the new bosses. We're going to go over a couple more new mini bosses here in a minute. Main story progressing, new areas in the world to explore. Awesome. Speaking of the bosses, Fantilia the Undying. This is going to be the new super boss. This is going to be one of those new bosses that you can go farm every week, along with oh my gosh, what's Bronya's mom's name? Okay, hold on, we got to go check. Wait, I got to know this. We got to look. Okay, you can go farm this. Let's go look. I can't believe I can't remember the name of this. So if you go to the Echoes of War, you can farm these 2 right now. You can see this is the one you can do only a few times a week. It doesn't say her name right here, does it? Cocolia. I can't believe I couldn't remember that. Either way, new big boss is going to be added here, and her main drop will be the leveling materials for Blade and Kafka, it looks like. So the new characters getting a place to farm their Echoes of War drops with the new big major world boss. Okay. There we go. I stumbled through that one. Still, this is big. This is a big deal. This is something that will not only affect the end of the story, but it's something we'll be able to farm the rest of the time we play Honkai Star Rail. So expect to be experiencing this fight a lot. And then look how cool this boss looks. This boss, I mean, just look at that. I don't know. I dig the aesthetic. We'll also be fighting Yon King. We'll also be fighting a new Malefic Ape. So big ape boss making his way around the world. And then the Ascended. So not the like messed up versions of the Ascended that we've been fighting so far. This is the like immortal human version. The Sanctus Medicus is like ultimate goals to become these things. We're going to get to fight them as we wrap up the Jinzhou Lofu, and probably in a lot of the new areas we'll be able to explore and farm. More on that here in a minute. So relics, we are actually picking up 2 new relic sets and 2 new planar ornament sets in 1.2. The first one here is going to be Longevous Disciple. Gosh, the words in Honkai Star Rail are a trick for me sometimes. Anyway, max HP up. Okay, so lots of units in this game scale with HP. So the first, the 2-piece set is max HP up. Already seems like a good piece to splash into some units, but all right, let's continue. When the wearer is hit or has their HP reduced by an ally, including themselves, Blade, their crit rate increases for a set number of turns. This effect is stackable. Now we'll have to see how good this is going to be based on what these numbers are. How much crit is a unit like Blade or Arlen going to be able to give themselves by reducing their own HP? If it's significant, oh my goodness, this set could be a banger, especially by increasing max HP with a unit like Blade who takes himself to 50% HP after he uses his ult. His max HP will obviously have a big impact on his halfway point of his HP. This could be a very important set for him, and it's probably no coincidence that it's coming out the same time he is. Okay, the other set, Messenger Traversing Hackerspace. Kafka. Okay, maybe this is her set. Let's see. It looks like it has, first of all, it's duck themed. Like quack, 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 quack. It's duck themed. Speed increases, and it's already good. So the 2-piece set is speed up. It is a very, very splashable set. A lot of people here, let me switch back to the game real quick here and just give you an idea of how impactful I think this set is going to be. So if you're farming relics right now, so many people farm the Path of Drifting for the Musketeer of Wild Wheat set. Even on characters that don't necessarily care about the 12% speed, the 6% speed increase from the 4-piece set is enough that it makes it so generically good that a lot of supports are running this in the game even today. Well, if we go look here, we now have a 2-piece set bonus that gives speed. So on a support character that you just might want to survive, you could mix HP and speed instead of attack and speed, just giving us more options with how to piece together gear. This set's going to be amazing. And then when the wearer uses their ultimate on an ally, speed for all allies increases for a set number of turns. This effect cannot be stacked. So Bronya, for example, when she's buffing one person, giving them another turn, she can now buff the entire group with some speed up. There's a lot of applications for this gear. Well, we'll wait and see what the best applications of it are. I'm just seeing this for the first time. It's very hyped. This 2-piece set bonus is very hyped to me. Then the planar ornament set, Rutilant Arena. planar ornament set. So increases the wearer's crit rate. All right, good. It's another crit rate set. When the wearer's current crit rate is equal to or greater than a certain percentage, the wearer's basic attack and skill damage increases. Okay, let's wait and see the numbers on this. It seems on paper, like in theory, this seems like one of the strongest DPS sets in the game. Then we have Broken Keel. Increases the wearer's effect resist. When the wearer's effect resist is equal or greater to a certain percentage, all allies' crit damage increases. For support characters that are looking to just keep themselves from dying and keep themselves useful by not being crowd controlled, this could be a very important set. Again, let's see how much this crit damage increase goes. For somebody like Yon King, who just wants a ton of a crit damage, hey, maybe if you're pairing him with a support, this could be like the best in that case. We shall see. I think this could be good. It just depends on how good this group buff is. Okay, events. Here's where a lot of people have been focusing. Gift of Odyssey is going to be 10 premium pass summon tickets. Let's go. They did this for 1.1. They're doing it for 1.2. You got to log in for 7 days. After you do, a 10 pull is yours. Tales of the Fantastic. So here it says the crisis on the Lofu has subsided. So it's talking about how we're ending the Lofu as kind of the main story event. And so we'll be able to do some things with a storyteller, maybe reliving some of our experiences to farm out these rewards right here, including Jade. Okay, where are you, Mystery Trotter? It's going to be another Trotter themed event here. We're going to have some kind of like compass, and I'm guessing guides us to some Trotters. They did confirm the Trotters in this case will be dropping Stellar Jade, unlike the last ones that just dropped a bunch of enhancement material, which was also a really nice bonus. This one will have Jade attached to it as well. We've already had the Planar Fissure event before, so we'll have some double drops in the simulated universe. I've talked about how I was a little disappointed in this last time. I wanted a little bit more double drops. Still, I'll take anything I can get. And then Underground Treasure Hunt. This is going to be back on Bellabog, so we do keep using Bellabog. I'm excited about that. We're going to be searching some underground treasure. The big thing to note here is the stat selector piece for 5-star pieces of gear. Realm of the Strange. Here's a new one. During the event period, players can receive double relic rewards by completing Caverns of Corrosion. So again, I anticipate this being maybe like 2 runs in Caverns of Corrosion or something like that. Still, double drops in Caverns of Corrosion is a big deal. There's going to be a good opportunity to farm some gear during 1.2. And then gameplay update. We are getting a new simulated universe world. My personal most excited for thing is probably this. I'm going to pull for the units, but simulated universe is my favorite part of this game. World 7 coming out, another free duplicate of Herda in there, as well as the other rewards. And this is where we'll be able to farm the new planar ornament pieces of gear. The Voyage of Novice Astragar. This is going to be, okay, basically here's what it is. New areas in the Forgotten Hall. Excellent. And you could farm a Yukong dupe right here. So here's that free Yukong that everybody was talking about. Companion missions, Kafka and Yukong. Echo of War Divine Seed. So this is the new Echo of War. Here's the gear that's going to be dropping there. Surprising to me, it's not the new gear, but whatever. It's where you're going to be able to farm the enhancing material for the new units. And then Stagnant Shadow added. Again, more places to farm material for the new units, and the chat box function added as well, not just for chatting with other players, but they confirmed on the live stream you'll be able to go look at those old chats you had with your teammates, you know, the ones they send you every day, I believe, for like 5 Stellar Jade. You go look at those again. It's like a history of your chats in your phone, since all the Trailblazers have phones. Okay, so that's it, y'all. That's what's coming in 1.2. It is super hype. There's so much going on. It's been an adjustment for me figuring out how to like pace myself in Honkai Star Rail, but now that I've settled in, it's kind of helped me allow myself to be excited for the content as it comes and enjoy Honkai Star Rail as a very, very good side game. I kind of need PvP in my main games. This is just a little aside. Like for me, I really enjoy PvP, but PvE in Honkai Star Rail is top tier for a gacha game. And so if they keep rolling out updates like this, I think Honkai Star Rail has a very long and successful life ahead of it. Good job, developers. This patch is hype. Yeah, see y'all in there. Have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Peace.